Welcome back to Adventures in Search and Rescue in the mountains of northern New Mexico. This mission is interesting in that I received a call that there was a climber on Diablo Canyon who had tried to rappel down and his rope broke. So the vision I had in my head was that this poor fellow was clinging by toes and fingers on the side of a rock wall out by Diablo Canyon. And so I hurriedly called two resources, one that I've mentioned before, the Atalaya Search and Rescue Team, which is that nationally certified high-angle team, and Albuquerque Mountain Rescue, which is another nationally recognized and certified high-angle team, because that's what I knew I would need to facilitate this person, and hopefully his hold on the rock wall would last. I also called for Santa Fe Search and Rescue to come out because many times the high-angle teams need manpower to haul on ropes and other assistance. In any event, I got out there, and as I walked out towards the location where he was, and I was told at that time that they could see him and talk to him on the side of the mountain, and that his rope hadn't actually broken, and he wasn't hanging on by his fingernails, but his rope and equipment got stuck, and he couldn't go up or down. And on the way out to walking out to him, several of the police officers and other officials had advised me that there was a lot of rattlesnake activity in the area, and so I had to be careful. So discretion being the better part of valor, I asked one of the officers who was armed and had a bit more powerful flashlight, how about leading me out there? And we did, and we avoided the rattlesnakes. By the time I returned to the trailhead where I had set up incident base and we couldn't drive out to where he was, the Albuquerque Mountain Rescue people had showed up first, which was interesting because the Atalaya people are much closer in that Diablo Canyon is in Santa Fe. In any event, when I spoke to the leader of the Albuquerque Mountain team, I advised him in clear language that I had no idea of how to effectuate a high-angle rescue, and that he was in charge as to that, and if he needed anything to let me know, and I would make sure that he got it. And shortly after he deployed, his team told me that they had trained many times out here in Diablo Canyon, rappelled off the side. They knew exactly what was happening, and that there was a trail up the backside to get to the top of the canyon wall so that they could rappel down and help him. And about that time, the Atalaya team showed up. They were a little upset with me, thinking that I had called AMRC first. I hadn't. But in any event, we successfully got him off. Nobody got bit by any of the rattlesnakes, and it was a successful mission, and one of the few high-angle rescue missions that I had to participate in the 115 missions that I led as an IC. Hope you enjoyed this talk, and we'll see you next time.